Hey guys, so today we're going to build what I'm going to call a fully enclosed tarp tent cabin. It's going to be 8 feet by 4 feet, so 32 square feet, and not quite 4 feet tall, probably like 310 tall just because the tarp, I'll be using a 12 by 16 tarp, and the tarp, by the time you wrap it around, you can't go 4 feet tall. You got to cut it down to like 310. If you watched my channel before, you know I like making stuff out of PVC. So I had all these little pieces of PVC left over, like little pieces here and there. So what I did is I had picked up a bunch of these couplers so you can connect pieces of PVC, and that's a 3/4 inch. And so I took all the small pieces I had and I kind of made my own sections. Also this way the pieces aren't so big, so if you're hauling it, you don't need to haul an 8-foot piece of PVC. You have smaller sections that you can, store it away easier, and it makes it easier to transport. So let's, oh, one other thing too. These these can be used just like couplers too. If you don't have couplers, you can use one of these T-shaped ones. So let's get this thing started. Okay, so I put the sides together, and now we'll just start standing it up. Okay, so I got the frame put together, and now we're just going to wrap up the tarp around it. If you look, I have crossbars in the back and in the front, and one in the back of the bottom. If you wanted to reinforce it more, you'd put some in the middle on the top for the roof, and maybe one across the front. I just don't want to have to step over it, but you'd reinforce it more if you wanted to, but otherwise this was enough to get it, as long as you weren't in strong wind, this is enough to hold it all together with just the three. Now I got it set for the tarp to have the two pieces come together in the center. It's actually easier to do it at the end, but it folds better on the ends if you do it at the center, just because of where the grommet holes are to tie it up. But you could do it on the end or have the seam down the center, either way. So you just kind of tie it up like a present in the back. And then I'll show you what the inside looks like once we put a bed in it and a chair, and you can see how much room it's got. So you can see how much room it has in it. The wind's kind of blowing the back tarp back in, but there's a lot of room in here. That's enough room for that chair and for the mattress. And I'll show you, I can even sit up in there. So with the top crossbars that I don't have in right now, that would keep this up to about this level, and my head, it wouldn't be drooping on my head. But you can see there's tons of room in here. There's plenty of room for the mattress and for a chair, and he's still got all this other space up in the front. 32 square foot, and it's literally like a cabin. So if you like this kind of stuff, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.